Hey everyone, welcome to the Weekly Bites. It's March 21st, 2019, and boy do we have news for you. GDC 2019. What a year. Let's dive in. First, Google announced Stadia, or Stadia, or Studia. I don't know. It's their game streaming service. It allows you to stream games over the internet into Chrome browser on your desktop, laptop, tablet, potentially TV, through Chromecast, onto your phone. Pretty much anywhere you have Chrome, you could potentially stream Stadia games to. This allows you to not have to worry about graphics cards, processing power, memory, blah 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 blah. All you have to have is a game controller, your hands, and a screen. Google promises that you'll be able to stream up to 4K at 60 frames a second, which is incredible, and I'd love to see this in action, actually. AAA titles, a couple of the launch day titles that we can expect, Doom Eternal and Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Now for the even bigger news, though, because game streaming at 4K 60 FPS, just, whatever. NVIDIA made two major announcements at GDC that really caught my eye. The first, that I'm sure you're all aware of by now, is that they are bringing ray tracing to GTX graphics cards. Not all of them, there are limits. NVIDIA doesn't want to encourage everyone to go out and buy a 960. It will not be the same experience that you get on an RTX card, though. RTX cards are designed to support the full gamut of the DXR implementation. High ray counts rather, so full ray tracing. The GTX cards are going to get a very low count on the rays, and that means you'll get some goodness, but it's not going to look anything close to what you'd experience on an RTX card. So don't get too upset, RTX owners. You're not getting screwed. We're just sharing the love. The other piece of information, or the other product announcement that NVIDIA made at GDC is the Jetson Nano. And you might be saying, well, what the heck is that and why do I care? It's a tiny, 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 tiny little computer that measures a few USB ports by a few USB ports in terms of length and width. It's designed to handle AI and do deep learning, machine learning, AI tasks, run those algorithms, and it's got enough power to run multiple in parallel, which is pretty incredible. A brief summary is it's going to cost $99. It's a do-it-yourself enthusiast platform that complements the existing Jetson platform, which doesn't come in at $99. It comes in closer to $400, $500, $600, $700. It will pack 128 Maxwell CUDA cores, a quad-core ARM processor, 4 gigabytes of onboard DDR4 memory, 16 gigabytes of onboard storage, gigabit Ethernet, 4 USB ports, DisplayPort out, HDMI out. It's capable of 472 gigaflops of performance, pulling only about 5 to 10 watts of power out of the wall. Yesterday, Apple quietly announced the Airpods second generation release. It'll set you back a cool $200 if you want to get the AirPods 2 with the charge case. A bit less if you don't want the charge case. We also saw Apple recently update the iMac with Intel's latest 8th and 9th generation CPUs. I believe you can get a Core i9 9900 or something in the iMac now. Did any of you also notice that Apple added a 256 gigabyte RAM option on the iMac Pro? And did you also notice that upgrade will set you back $5,200? You'd almost be better off going to the store and buying the memory yourself. Oculus, the makers of the Oculus Rift, a virtual reality headset that has been around for years and was one of the first, has announced the Rift S today. It sports beefed up optics, a beefed up spec sheet, and you can expect to see higher resolution OLED displays in your headset now, instead of the existing, I think they were 1080p LED displays, or even worse, LCD displays. I can't remember. Today, Samsung gave a release date on the Galaxy S10 5G cell phone. And that's not 5th generation Galaxy cell phone, that's the S10 supporting 5G technology. And I won't say LTE, but LTE was 4G technology. 5G is the next iteration. Now all we need to do is find out which carrier is offering 5G services. Why do I care about a 5G cell phone in the first half of 2019? In fact, I'm pretty sure that the number of carriers worldwide in 2019 that will offer 5G service could be counted on this hand. I probably don't care about the S10 5G. But for those who do, April 5th is your magic date in the US, and it will roll out from there across the world. Lastly, Intel showed off some prototype images of their discrete graphics card. It's upcoming, a lot of hype around this, a lot of interest around it because it's not the first time Intel's been rumored to get into discrete graphics. But taking a look at these renders, one can only help but wonder two things. First, it looks like a large Optane drive, which to me suggests maybe this render is indicative of an enterprise offering rather than a consumer offering. And second, the color scheme and frankly design looks heavily influenced by the green team. I don't know if you got the same impression, but that's what my first impression was of it. Again, very early prototype renders. They're not pictures of actual cards that have been prototyped. Long way to go before Intel actually releases a production-ready image of their discrete graphics. Anyways, guys, that's it for the Weekly Bytes for March 21st. I will see you all next week. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit subscribe and hit the notification bell on your way by. If you didn't like the video, give us a thumbs down, leave us a comment, tell us what we can improve. Have a great day.